Hi guys! So we are back for part 2 of our doula sessions, and this is my friend Irina, who was my doula, and she was amazing. So now in part 2 we're going to cover what actually happens during labor and delivery and what is the doula's role in it. Okay, so starting with my water broke. Okay. I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. Yeah. And then what do you do?
Okay. I replied to your text.
Yeah. At 2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning. Cool. What's the plan? Did you hear from your doctor?
Yeah.
What did he say? So, and then there can be different scenarios, you know, if the water is clear and alright, you actually might stay home and wait a bit longer for the contractions to come, or the doctor is insistent for you to come to the hospital, which was your case, and then we meet in the hospital, and then we sleep for the next 6 hours, right? And then we wake up and then wait for the contractions to come, right? Because that can be one of the scenarios. Water broke, no surges or contractions. So in that case, doula will be like, okay, how can we get the contractions going? And maybe stimulate some acupressure points and do some riboso, the baby shaking with the long scarf, apply some essential oils. So more of a natural methods of
method of getting the baby to kind of stimulate the child the labor.
To stimulate the labor.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Right, because that's what we did.
We did,
yeah.
But I really enjoyed the foot massage. I didn't know you were stimulating the baby there, baby childbirth.
I was
like, oh, this is so nice.
Certain points, you know, with some essential oils that are known to trigger labor.
Yes.
And because your body was essentially ready, it helped and it worked. So doula is your resource for more of a natural approach to certain situations, right? So like, okay, let's get the labor started. We didn't get to the castor oil with the orange juice, right? No, we didn't get there.
No.
So sometimes it happens too.
Yeah, right? and then the labor started progressing, and then you were doing other methods too. Like one was you were doing acupressure and pressure points, but you were also doing a lot of aromatherapy with me.
Yes.
Which was really nice. And I love the music you played.
Right, it's beautiful.
I love that music.
Well, that's another thing. Doula comes with her own tools and tricks to keep the mother centered and calm. Again, if that's her wish. And this is something that she resonates and it's working for her.
I love this. Okay, so what's in your magic doula bag?
Actually,
what do you come equipped with?
Yeah, actually not much, not much. I'm not much of a supporter of too much items for the birth. It's really more of the presence.
Yes, I definitely felt that.
Yeah, it's really more of the presence and a hearing ear to what the mother's needs are. So yeah, I can play some nice soothing music. I can bring some electric candles and aroma oils, right? I can do some acupressure points. I can do riboso. Have a nice tennis ball that I can massage you back with.
Oh, I like that one. That was really nice and calming.
So, but not much than that. You know, then there is also the birthing ball, the fitness ball. That is part of the doula bag, you can say. But mostly it's really what's inside. It's inside the heart and mind, and more of a resource of what can be done if there are certain situations or certain problems. If the labor doesn't progress, you know, within the time, or it's kind of getting too slow. So what can be done then? And there comes a lot of precision and working with the body. So that's more of a problem solving. But if everything is progressing, there is not much really for doula to do something special other than being there for the mother and really responding to her needs. And it can be just a lot of massage, like back massage, hip squeezes, and just be there for every contraction.
Yeah,
because they
really
are
good.
Intense, right?
Oh yeah,
they are so intense.
Especially if you have no medication, you're not hooked up to anything.
Medication, so it's really the doula's hands that help you get through that safely.
That was like
the point
magic
of
hands.
releasing the baby, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of that. Most of my births, the births that I attend, really massaging the mom. I'm massaging, providing the counter pressure. So there. But also really responding to her emotional needs. But sometimes things get intense and mothers feel overwhelmed. And they just need to be reassured that everything is okay.
Everything is okay.
Yeah.
And then what is the doula's role with the dad?
With the dad.
With the dad. Because that's important too. People think that the doulas there are just for the mom.
Yeah.
But they're there for the dad too.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's really a teamwork. Doula doesn't replace the dad.
Yeah.
Doula comes to work with the family. I had recently a conversation with a new family I'm working with, and the dad was also all new for the whole concept of a doula. So what does the doula do? What is the role there? And then he's thinking further. So are you there to like comfort me in case I get nervous? Well, yes, among other things, is to comfort the dad and say everything is okay, your wife is doing just fine. Yeah. But of course, primarily is to comfort and encourage the mom.
Yeah.
Also nice to say, mention, doula is not involved personally. Like on the personal level with the mother. It's not she's not her intimate partner like the father is, right? So or the parent or the sister who you grew up with and who will respond. You'll know how she will respond to your pain, right?
Yeah, I really felt that, like the roles were distinct. Like I needed Sean for certain things, and he was in the water with me also. And then I needed you for certain things. So it really complemented. It's like a team.
Exactly.
It really is a team.
And having that not personal involvement is really keeping some distance and saying, well, no, it's okay. She's just doing everything all right, like any other mom will do. While for the husband, she is in pain and maybe she needs some drugs and relief, right? So sometimes husbands, dads are more prone to resort to help just to get her out of that hell, but it's not really a hell. Right. It might be his perception, but for the mom, he's in that kind of animal state and she's getting wild, but it's just part of what birth is. And in doula's eyes, that's how it should be, and that's okay. She welcomes it. And her role is to reassure the dad, well, no, that's fine. That she's now mourning and screaming like a tiger. That's okay.
I was like, for like 6 hours, or I don't even know how long.
That's okay.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, that's true. You're there mostly for the mom, but you're there to also support the dad and explain certain things they're not used to or they haven't seen, especially if it's the first time they're having a baby. So that is important. What else? Like, what else is important to know? You know, in terms of your role during labor and delivery. So as all that's coming to play, what if in my situation, it didn't come as planned? Our plan was a water birth, and we were having complications, and it didn't come as planned. And then you just like came in, and you were so calm, and we all were like talking and discussing, this whole time. And just how was that process like for you as a doula, and how to shift?
Well, it's birth is life, and life can be unpredictable. So you take whatever challenges come along the way in stride, right? And doula's primary role is to support the mother in whatever scenario is unfolding. So it's just like that. You adjust and support so that mother feels good. With whatever scenario is unfolding. Yes.
And what's the most important thing that a mom should keep in mind during this whole process of labor and delivery?
Do have trust in the best plan.
In the best plan.
Do have trust in the best plan. To come confident and calm and prepared, but always be open whatever the best plan is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So that's part 2
right.
of our doula sessions. We're going to wrap it up here, but everything we talked about, we're going to put in the links below.
Okay.
And if you have any questions or comments, please just comment. And if you need any of our information, social media, Facebook,
Right.
all of that will be in the description below. So that wraps it up for session 2. And come back for session 3, where we're going to talk about a doula's role after you give birth. Okay, so see you then.
Thank
Bye.
you.